Tropical defense system.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, giant radish.
Yes.
Yeah, daikon. It's a daikon radish.
Yes.
Honestly, I would have expected it to be a die as in a D-I-E. That's the pun I would have made. Daikon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then again, I guess that pun only works in English, but something like that would have been a localization thing.
Defensive fortress. Oh. Damn it. I don't like the balls. Yeah, you can keep pummeling, and then when it sparks, I'm pretty sure that's when a side is done, I think. Or you need... I don't fucking know, and I don't like the boss. Damn it!
When you damage them fully, yeah, they fully get blown off like that. So you do have to keep damaging them until they fully get blown off.
Okay, so it's just fucking convenience. Okay, so this boss is stupid then. Yeah, I don't like this boss. Damn it.
Actually, that punch was so big, I think you knocked two of them off. And it also actually took damage, so I think the final punch from that, because it extends forward, I think that actually hit the core and did some damage.
Still a stupid boss fight, bro. Damn it, no. Too much damage. Why not?
It was just the one.
Yeah, and I actually...
It was just the one laser.
Alright. Sweaty hand. I don't like the boss though.
And you have a full point foil.
Yeah, I mean, you just...
And then it just dies.
Yeah, okay, good. In that way it makes sense. It was just the conveyance was kinda dumb. Well, bad energy coming from Komodo Castle. Castle sounds cool. Not even a little nervous. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, Nintendo key.
Okay, so just beat the robot. Took a couple of attempts, but like I'm hot because we weren't running a fan or anything. Even though sometimes we run that fan, and I really should realistically run that fan more. I just hate when I remove that fan as background noise. Our audio is sometimes kind of fucky. Because we just did a robot, and it's basically been about 3 hours. I'm going to stop here. Cut it a little bit short, because I am basically dying of heat nausea. Try to do my outro stuff, even if I have to cut around quickly of taking small breaks between speaking for the outro, because it has been around 3 hours and the heat in here is making me really fucking nauseous. But we're going to try to break up an outro. Okay, so I'm trying to do the outro, but this heat is so obnoxious that if I can't do the outro properly, I'm going to cut that fan on, and it will be on low, but it will be loud because I'm not removing the background noise of that fan. And I'm just going to do an outro, and realistically, I'm probably about to do that, so I don't fucking die. Okay, so I started choking again. I have a heat nausea problem. I'm not removing that background noise because it's right at the end. And that fan will be loud, and I'm sorry about that, but it's hot. And we didn't have the fan on because it wasn't that bad, but then I started getting really hot. And when heat makes me nauseous, I start gagging. And it's hard to do anything. And realistically, I need to start running that fan more during recordings. And just removing the background noise and making a note. Okay, we're running the fan. And I will remove background noise as best I can, but I'm not removing that fan right now. I'm just using it so I can finish the outro, because I am trying to end slightly shorter recording, but it was still pretty substantial. I was going to do my normal stuff. Again, sorry about the fan. And likely the next couple of recordings we do will probably have that fan. I will try to remember to remove background noise. If I run that fan, but I'm only running it right now to try and do this. Again, I'm just dying right here, but with that said, do the normal outro stuff, do it in chunks. Again, sorry if the fan's kind of drowning me out. It's just a necessary evil so I can finish off. We made good progress, and I think everything is fine, but I need to chill and stuff. If you want to support the channel, subscriptions help. If you enjoyed the content, subscriptions are free. Too small of a channel to have channel memberships. Every subscription helps, because if we get larger subscriber numbers, YouTube will start giving a fuck. But if you want to support the channel financially, normally there's a Patreon link in the video description or the pinned comment. Lowest tier is $1 and you get videos early. The second and third tiers are self-explanatory enough. The descriptions should be good, but if you need an extra description, feel free to ask and I will explain those. Financially, the support would be good because I could throw money at the YouTube channel and some life expenses, but I could also, again, focus on the YouTube channel because I wanted to get a couple of hard drives and stuff for storage reasons, but with that out of the way, you don't need to basically give us money, but it would mean a lot if you did. Like I said, I'm dying. I had to cut on the fan just to do this. We made good progress, and this is a decent stopping point anyway, because I did a robot battle. With that said, do my other outro part now. I know this is kind of awkward, but trust me, I'm like fucking dying. Good lord. This has been a slightly shorter recording of Bakeru Blind. Everything literally went well enough. I'm just literally dying, but with the fan on, that is kind of funny, because it's like, now all of a sudden, with the fan on, it's like, I could actually keep going, but I'm going to stop here, since I'm doing an outro, but again, with all of that said, here's the full, proper outro. I hope you all enjoyed this set of videos, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, I thought this topic would be quick and interesting. How many of you agree with me that the one boss fight lacked really good conveyance? Yes, I know the panels were taking some damage and that was indicated visually, but it was hard to tell that you needed to smash the panels and break them off. After they took a little bit of damage, it seemed like they weren't taking more damage, so I was just confused if there was an extra step, because the panels did show damage, but that didn't inherently mean that I could completely destroy them. I feel like the conveyance was awful, because I don't think it was clear enough that you needed to break the panels by doing a bunch of damage. I feel like that should have been indicated more clearly. And again, just because the panels took some damage didn't inherently mean that the game wasn't going to force me into some stupid gimmick to knock the panels off, or some other ridiculous thing, because I didn't know what they were going for. Maybe a damaged panel would only fall off after the boss did the slam attack or something. I don't know. It's a blind run. I didn't know what to expect. I don't have much to say beyond that. I just think the conveyance is kind of shit. It should have been a bit more clear in my opinion. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute if you subscribe to the channel. And if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.